Welcome, race fans. Tonight we go to Michigan here for the Lombard Online Racing Association Truck Series for race number 8 of their 15 race season. And just to kind of run down through the points here real quick for you. Let me turn that down so you can hear me a little better. The top 10 in points coming into tonight is Hunter Johnson in the points lead with a 208-point lead. Daniel Falkingham in second, 10 points behind. Sean Williams in third, 16 points behind the leader. Joseph Lombard in fourth, 20 points behind. Rounding out the top 5 is Cody Miller, 21 points behind in 5th place. Timothy Moore in 6th with 186 points. Alec Daffin in 7th, picking up 1 position last week. In 8th, Lucas Cram dropped 7 positions last week, goes back to 8th place. He is 33 points behind the leader right now. Michael Skinner picking up 3 positions last week into 9th. Aaron Smith 10th. And yeah, that's rounding out the top 10. He also picked up 3 positions. So yeah, pretty good. Good amount of points there added up for all these guys. So all right. We are about 4.5 minutes away from qualifying, so hopefully you guys enjoy the race. Does my mic sound better tonight? I've been having some issues with my microphone. Does it sound okay, or is it too loud? Or I'm doing good, fireman. Helm, NASCAR. Mrs. Lombard in chat. Wyatt, how's everybody doing? Run Ronaldo. That's a pretty cool name. All right, that's good. That's what I like to hear. Because I know I had some issues with it. I don't know what happened, whether it was a Windows update the other day did something to my sound, or it has a tendency to mess with your settings sometimes. And that Windows update we had, I don't know, what was that? Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. Kind of messed up my sound a little bit, but. Now, Monday, I hear we're getting the spring update on Windows 10, so get ready for that, folks, because that's going to be a lot of new stuff coming along for the spring update for Windows, and that will be Monday, so make sure you check your computers for update. And just a kind of word to the wise, don't leave your computer alone and let it update itself, because sometimes Windows has a tendency to kind of mess things up if you're not there paying attention to it. And if it goes into sleep mode and upsets that while it's updating, it'll screw everything up. Oh boy, believe me. Do not leave your computer unattended while it's updating. It doesn't take that long. You can sit there for 30 minutes and go through the updates and make sure your privacy settings are set the way you like them and everything. So please make sure of that, folks. Just a word to the wise. Not a Windows geek or anything. It's just that I've heard of too many people having too many issues with that, and they come home from being in town and their computer updated, and then it's screwed up, and because it went into sleep mode. I don't put my computer to sleep. I just shut the monitors off. You know, if you put it into sleep mode, sometimes it doesn't come out of sleep mode correctly. So. Yeah, good to have Lombard Nation in chat. Thank you all for stopping by. Yeah, we're a couple hours behind from what Joseph said. He wanted to kind of back this week's race off because of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Talladega today. That's why it's the races. He postponed it for 2 hours later than normal. So we're going live 2 hours later. So, but 100 laps here tonight at Michigan. Kind of taking a look here. Let's take a look at the race analytics here. 100-degree track temperature, 74-degree air temperature with a 6-mile-an-hour wind. Tire window 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, and I may not be 100% exact on this, but 60, 65 laps. I'm thinking somewhere along in there. 55-mile-an-hour pit road speed. So that's your race analytics. Alright folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be back right after that with qualifying underway.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back and qualifying is underway. I haven't had any times come in just yet. There we go. Well, fireman, what do you mean? It sounds like my mic's all over the place sometime. Maybe when I turn my head to look at my other computer to look at chat, it might. I'm not really sure. But is it sounding funny again? Sometimes it was. The other night it would sound like I was talking in a tin can sometimes, and other times it sounded okay. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again tonight. Golly. Take a look at something here real quick. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing it now, but does it sound okay as long as I'm holding my head straight? Does it sound okay then? Okay, it was probably just when I had my head turned the other way. I was looking the other way. This is a directional mic. And if you're not you're not looking right directly at it when you're talking, and you kind of turn your head to the side or something, obviously being in stereo, it'll kind of throw your voice off a little bit, but I just hope it's okay now. Well, we don't have very many guys in here tonight. Kind of a smaller field than what we're used to seeing here, but it should be pretty decent. Well, thank you, Jaguar. Brendan Little, how you doing? How's everybody today? Oh, Joseph Lombard spinning out. Like I said, Hunter Johnson coming into today with the points lead by 10 points over Daniel Falkingham. All right, folks, looks like qualifying is over. And we'll get these guys lined up on the grid here, folks, and get it right to you. All right, on the front row of the Walls Beard Co. starting grid, Will Klein taking the pole position with a 40.291. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Daniel Falkingham will start on the outside of the front row in second. Justin Lisenby in third. Ryan Hart's fourth. Sean Williams will start fifth. Anthony Emery sixth. Aaron Smith seventh. Luke LaFaro will start eighth. Cody Miller ninth. And Tanner Sharp rounds out the top 10. Andrew Ramos will start 11th. Alec Daffin 12th. Joseph Lombard 13th. Noah Lewis 14th. Timothy Moore 15th. Jalen Battle in 16th. Keaton Jones 17th. Jared Darling 18th. Spencer Owens 19th. Lucas Cram 20th. And Victor Buzak will start shotgun on the field in 21st position. Yeah, very nice lap by Will Klein. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole here. "100 laps. And folks, make sure you turn that up to 1080p because we are streaming in 1080p. You might as well get the full effect of the clearness and the quality that MaxSpeedTV does push out. Oh, they'll get loud here in a minute. Don't worry. They'll get real loud here in a minute. All right, pace cars in. Will Klein waiting on that green flag. There's the green. We're off and going. Falkingham with a little bit of a lead on that outside. Will Klein on the inside. Down there on that bottom, I don't know. I guess you can do that on new tires. Once you get a little bit of wear on them tires, I don't think you want to get right down next to that white line. I don't know. The guys were saying it was a little bit loose out there, even though it's not real hot, not real slick out there. They were saying that it was a little slick, so we'll see. Looks like Will Klein, it's going to be a drag race to the finish line here. Will Klein leads the very first lap, I do believe. Yes, he did. Close, but Aaron Smith up to 5th. And boy, we got a good battle going on here. Justin Lisenby in 4th. Him and Ryan Hart's. Hart's going to get by Will Klein. Will Klein going to go back to 4th. He got his point lead that he wanted. Ooh, somebody way down. Anthony Emery way down there on the white line. We may have a challenge here for the lead as Falkingham grabbed the bonus point. And now Ryan Hart's taking over the front. Oh, I got the hiccups. Sorry about that, folks. Looking very good, very good, very good. All right, Tanner Sharp into 8th place, picking up a couple of positions. Sean Williams dropping 4 positions since the green flag. Andrew Ramos picking up 1. Back up front, Will Klein still hanging on to 4th place. Ryan Hart's did lead that last lap. Here comes Daniel Falkingham underneath. Taking a look. Not going to beat him to the finish line, but close. He's going to hang on to it there on the inside, I do believe. Spencer Owens in 13th. Riding right behind Joseph Lombard. Lombard in 12th. Picking up 1 position since the green flag. And boy, I'll tell you, Tanner Sharp almost made contact there with Spencer Owens. I'm sorry, Sean Williams. Get them too confused sometimes. Don't tell them I said that. Andrew Ramos in 9th. Tanner kind of pushes him up the hill there a little bit so he doesn't have to lift. All right, the only one that did not start was Victor Buzak. Not sure why Victor did not start, but not in the race. Keaton Jones well off of the pace back here. I believe he might have started on pit road. And Luke LaFaro to the back of the field. Lucas Cram, Noah Lewis, Jalen Battle. Now Jalen Battle is in the points. Well, I thought he was. I guess not. No, he's back 15th in points. My bad. Anthony Emery in 6th. Cody Miller picking up 2 positions into the 7th position. And he looks to the inside of Anthony Emery. Emery gets a little wiggle there coming out of turn 2. Ryan Hart's pulling away from Falkingham right now. Emery pretty tough on the outside. Can that truck hold it? Aaron Smith into the wall. Oh, Aaron, he's trying to get a hold of it. He gets a hold of it, but he loses quite a few positions. Now he goes to the back of that back. Still got about a 1-second lead over 8th place, Tanner Sharp. Tanner looking like he's hooked up pretty well here. Yeah. Alright, Falkingham second. About a half a second back from Ryan Hartz now. Ryan out there saying, I want to lead all the laps that I can. That's what a half a second looks like, folks. Probably what, 4 or 5 car lengths? That's a half a second. And I do have a crank it up cam here for this too, so we'll be doing a little crank it up. And Tanner Sharp does close in, him and Jared Darling. Wow, Jared coming from 18th, already up to 9th, folks. Cut that field right in half. The backstretch. Trying to get a run on Tanner Sharp. Looks underneath Tanner. Be a pass for 8th place here if he can make it stick, and it looks like he does. And Jared Darling goes into 8th after starting 18th. Don't know what happened to Tanner Sharp right there, but he drifted way back, losing a couple of positions there on that pass. Truck got super loose coming out of turn 4, I believe. Lombard in 11th. That truck looks mighty loose coming out of turn 2. He didn't have quite the right angle of exit though, and that could have been wrong. Venture Owens. Ollie's Outlet. Ah, Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Awesome. Never seen one of them painted up before. That's pretty awesome. Lisenby trying to pass Falkingham now for 2nd place. Now it looks like he's going to get it. Falkingham slipping a little bit. Now Anthony Emery in 4th as he passed up Will Klein. Having a pretty good run. Truck looks like it's mighty loose coming out of turn 4 right there though. And Will Klein's seen that and he says, you know what, I gotta back off just a little bit right there because he gave Anthony plenty of room to get that truck back into shape. Sometimes you get them things so far out of shape you can't recover them, and Anthony did a good job of recovering that though. Here comes Cody Miller now to the inside of Will Klein. Down the backstretch and into turn 3. Let's see how hard he drives it in there. And Anthony Emery to the inside of Daniel Falkingham, looking to try to get 3rd. Now he was really loose coming off the 4 last time. Let's just hope he doesn't get loose this time and go up into Falkingham. That would not be good. Very good. Well, Lisenby has caught up to our leader, Ryan Hartz. And he might be trying something on the outside here. It looks like he's going to try sticking that nose in there on the outside so Ryan Hartz can't come up the hill and use that whole track. And Lisenby to the lead. If he can just keep Hartz pinned down there closer to the bottom and make him lift, he'd probably come out of here on top of this coming off of turn 4. Hartz is going to let him go. So Lisenby leads his first lap of the race. Another bonus point. Cha-ching. And boy, I'll tell you what a gaggle of trucks here. Jared Darling into the mix. He gets by Will Klein, Cody Miller. What a gaggle of trucks, all being led there by Ryan Hartz now. Ryan kind of boxing these guys in. Anthony Emery again takes it into turn 3 really hard there. And boy, I'll tell you what, he was sawing on the wheel on that one. That truck wanted to step out on him big time, but he never lifted off the gas. That was pretty awesome right there. Cody Miller now coming up on, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Buckingham. There you go. Now you can get to see the full effect there of Anthony Emery coming off of turn 4. Just how loose that truck can be sometimes. Yeah, very good. Jared Darling battling with Alec Daffin. Like Jared might have lifted a little bit there, had some issues. And regrouping now. As fast as these guys are running, I'll tell you what, that puts Keaton Jones only about 8 seconds ahead of the leader right now, Justin Lisenby. That's probably about 3/4 of a straightaway. Lisenby, he is pulling away here 1.1 seconds ahead of Ryan Hart now. Anthony Emery in 3rd. And still a side-by-side battle going on here with Cody Miller. Oh, Falkingham gets out of it. And Will Klein's going to step into that position. Easily taking that away from Falkingham. Now Jared Darling going to go around Falkingham. He gets those tires cooled off and gets back into the battle here now, running those guys down. But where the box in right now is Cody Miller still having trouble getting by Anthony Emery. That's where the problem lies right now. Lisa, how you doing? Will Klein now inside Cody Miller. These guys still battling for that position. Golly, I believe they're still battling for that. Check in on Sean Williams. Now, Sean, after starting 5th, kind of went back through the field here a little bit. And might be by design. He does not want to be up there battling so hard with them guys. He just kind of wants to ride his own race right now. A long race, 100 laps here at Michigan is a long race. Lombard in 12th. Aaron Smith now is way back in 13th, and that truck looks like it's ready to spin out at any moment. And I do believe he has been into the wall. I do see some right side damage on that truck, so he's made some contact. If we can maybe look a little closer here at the back end there, you can see definitely some back end damage and some right front damage. There you can see the fender sticking up over on that far side. So he's been into the wall. Jared Darling, Will Klein still going at it. Falkingham getting shuffled back to 7th now. Well, while these guys are racing, let's do a little crank it up here, folks. What do you think? I think we need to do some crank it up.
The yellow flag is out.
And we have a yellow. Oh, Falkingham in that. Let's go see what happened. Nope, right there. It looks like Anthony Emery is the one that maybe. Let's see what happened here. Looks like he just got loose and got up into the wall there. Yeah, he come off of turn 4. Pretty hot. Truck was pretty well out of shape. He does get into the wall. And I think that's where his problem started. Yeah, he hit the wall a ton right there and come right down in front of Will Klein. Now, Will did get a piece of him, which stacked him up behind. Falkingham going to get involved in that. Yep, so we got quite a few of them, actually, that did get involved in that. Man, Will Klein, he gets tore up pretty bad. But look at that. Joseph Lombard snuck by, folks, and missed all that. Great job. All right, everybody's on pit road, folks. Except for a couple of them. Like Falkingham and Lucas Cram stay out. And Lisenby going to be the first one off of pit road. Well, let's talk to Justin Lisenby here for just a second. Let's see what his thoughts are on this. Justin Lisenby, do you have a Justin Lisenby? You got a copy? Well, Justin, how's it going out there, brother? Man, you've been out there showing the way and leading some laps. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Well, I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark here. You like Michigan? Really? Oh. I think that's what we're seeing a lot of people are doing out there right now. Guys are pushing it so hard. You know, with this being a 2-mile track, you drive it a little harder than I think you really think you're doing it, you know, and you burn up your tires unknowingly, and then all of a sudden you got no tires, you know. I think that's what we're seeing. So, well, what do you think about winning here today? That'd be kind of cool to your first start at Laura and come home with a victory. Roger that. All right, well, Justin, get back at it there, brother, and good luck. Yes, sir. All right. Sounds like you might be kind of confident coming into tonight. Well, that's good. That's good. First run here for Laura. And walking away with the lead so far. Led 10 laps. Most of anybody. Now, here's a little side note. Jared Darling, going to be starting on the outside of the front row with him. Came from 18th. And is now up in second place, and he had been working the field over quite a bit. So I don't know what this is gonna be like on this restart. Let's see. Gonna be interesting. You can't hear him. Well, I don't know why you couldn't. Well, oh well. Sorry, I must have had him muted or something, I guess. Sorry. Well, it's just too many buttons to click. Too many buttons. Here we go. Sorry about that. He said Michigan was not his favorite track. But he said, we'll just have to see how things are going to play out here. Here we go. Pace car's in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is up. What a start he just got. Cody Miller now in third. Tanner Sharp up to fourth. Great hit shot from Tanner. Shaw Williams inside Joseph Lombard. and that would be battling for 5th and 6th right now. Cody Miller did shuffle Jared Darling back, but Jared's trying to come back on the outside. And here comes Tanner Sharp into turn 3, trying to make it 3 wide. They're going to go 3 wide, and a bump right there into Jared Darling by Cody Miller. That racing is not over yet, folks. Tanner Sharp is putting on a clinic out there right now. Jared got bumped all the way back to 6th place. Coming off pit road there, kind of slow. Looks like Wolfline and Anthony Emery and Spencer Owens have all taken their trucks behind the wall. Ouch. Not what we like to see. Falkingham 1 lap down now. He's just coming off pit road. Jalen Battle and Ryan Hartz. Battle goes back to 8. Keaton Jones, good reprieve for Keaton there. He started on pit road and way off the pace, about to go a lap down. And now here he is back in 9th place. So good job by Keaton Jones. We may have a battle for the lead here. Cody Miller to the inside of Justin Lisenby. If he can make it stick, and no, oh, look at that going on there. And here goes Tanner again, going to try the 3 wide. Cody, boy, he just, oh, he comes up into Cody. Cody's almost gets into the wall. Man. Little roughhousing going on out there by some of these drivers right now, folks. They'll get it sorted out, though. Either that or they'll be sitting off pit road with heavy damage, right? Tanner Sharp to the inside now of Justin Lisenby. Cody probably not too awful happy about that contact there by Tanner. I don't believe he is, because he just pulled out. He's going to go into 3 wide, and I think he's going to kind of do the same thing, maybe? Nah, Cody don't race like that. They're going 3 wide again. Here comes Jared Darling, and almost going to make it 4 wide. Oh, you got to be kidding me, folks. I think Tanner moved out of the way on that one, boy. Holy smoke. We almost beat 4 wide there. That was amazing. I love to see that stuff. Jared Darling into 3rd. And look who's in 5th place. Another Taylor Swift truck here, Spencer Owens. And, oh God, here I did it again. Sean Williams. Sorry, Spencer. And he's going to get that position. Tanner goes backwards real quick here. He did not lead a lap out there. Time like the Dickens, but even Ryan Hartz and Joseph Lombard got by. And now Sean Williams going for 3rd on Jared Darling. And we still have a battle up in the front here. This is getting really hot here, folks. Cody Miller to the inside of Justin Lisenby as they continue to battle up here in the front for the lead. Lisenby leading 16 laps. Cody Miller has not led a lap yet today. And he's not going to lead again because, Lisenby led that lap. So Cody's still not able to complete that pass. Jared Darling sitting there in 3rd. You betcha it's intense, baby. Oh, what happened there? Oh, no. Lisenby, what happened? Oh, he hit the inside wall, no caution. And that's smoking pretty bad, folks. So let's go take another look at this from a different angle here. And see exactly what happened. I'm riding along here with Justin Lisenby. I don't think there was any contact. There may have been. We'll take a look here. No, he just got really loose on his own and went right for the inside. And boom, flat spotted the side of that truck heavy. Ouch. Well, he's coming to pit road. Cody Miller does take over the lead. That's a total shame for Justin Lisenby. He was running so well. And now Sean Williams in second. Well, where's all Lombard Nation at today? Wow, Lombard Nation's kind of fizzled out. There are not very many people showing up for the races anymore. What's up with that? Riding along here with Jared Darling and Joseph Lombard. There we go, Joseph running in 6th place. Got company back there though. Jalen Battle side by side now. Looked like Tanner had been giving Joseph Lombard a push down the front stretch here, doing a little drafting. Probably what's keeping him ahead. Ryan Hart, 2nd place. Trying to get up there. He led 11 laps earlier. Looked like he had a very strong truck, but now that Cody Miller's out in the clean air, could make a big difference. Oh wow, Cody almost sideways coming out of the corner right there. Much better exit that time out of turn 4. Field getting spread out a little bit. Keaton Jones now into 3rd. He's caught up to that front pack. Sean Williams, Jared Darling in a side-by-side. Those two continue to battle here. Darling with a little bit of a lead there, going to take over that position from Sean Williams and goes back into 4th. Lisenby has taken his car behind the wall, folks. Oh, man. Another one out of the race. Another one bites the dust there, huh? Luke LaFaro. Started 8th, running in 13th. Behind him, Lucas Cram here. Now, Lucas is a lap down, but started 20th, running in 15th. Walkingham, 16th. Heavy damage on the truck. Looks like he's just trying to get out of here. Stay out for track points and position. But he is way off of the pace, not up to full speed. Jared Darling got around Keaton Jones. Goes into 3rd. Keaton looks like he's trying to come back on the inside here, but I don't think he's going to have enough grip down there low. And he'll hang on to 4th. Hey, thank you, NASCAR 88. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That is so awesome. Thank you again, brother. All right, very cool. Thank you so much. Jared Darling taking over 2nd here from Ryan Hart. Well, he hasn't completed the pass yet. Close there. Him and Ryan Hart's almost making contact. Keaton Jones now in 4th. Keaton doing a little drafting there off of Jared Darling. And oh yeah, draft is very important here, folks. Very important. This being a 2-mile track, the actual fastest non-restricted restrictor plate track on the circuit right here. The last I knew, and I don't quote me on this because I may be wrong, because I know they have slowed the car down, but I do believe that the Gen 6s are running about 206 here now. So that's faster than Talladega or Daytona, because there's no restrictor plate here. Alright, well, Ryan Hartz did get back around Jared Darling. Here comes Jared back to the inside to repass him. Drives into the corner and extra hard, hoping that it'll stick. Oh my word, they almost make contact again. Those two are racing each other super hard right now. Joseph Lombard getting around. Sean Williams goes into 5th. Solid run here for Joseph. He is 4th in points, picking up 3 positions last week, so 4th in points is a great place to be. 5th will only help him in the points. Keaton Jones again takes a look to the inside of Jared Darling. Keeps trying to get that 3rd place away from Jared, but all they're doing is racing so hard here, they're burning up their tires. And I think one of them's going to finally come to the thought of that and say, you know, all we're doing is burning up our tires here, guys. You know, why are we racing each other so hard? It's a long race. We're not even at the halfway mark yet. Lombard starting to close the gap on Darling. Sean Williams 6, Aaron Smith in 8. Aaron's had a pretty good comeback there. He does have that little bit of damage, which I think he might have got fixed up a little bit under caution there. And the truck seems to be fast again. You just got to stay away from that wall the best you can. Jalen Battle starting 16th, running in 8th. Alex Daffin starting 12th, running in 9th. Keener Sharp started 10th, running in 10th. But he was up front. Uh-oh. Ryan Hartz. Loose coming off the 2, but never lifts off the gas. And holds on to that 2nd place. Guys are already starting to feel that fall off right there, I think. The tire fall off. We'll probably have at least one more pit stop here, depending on cautions, folks. At least one more, possibly 2. But I don't know if they'll be able to make it the rest of the way from here. Well, if they stop now, nah, I think it would be too close. They run about, I'm not really sure, 55, 60 laps. Does that sound about right, 55 laps? Darling back to 4th. And like I said, I gotta give it up to Keaton Jones. He started pretty much dead last because he started on pit road and was only about 7 seconds from going a lap down. If it would have stayed green, he probably would have went a lap down because he was definitely a lot slower with no one to draft with. And these guys were catching up to him big time. And now look at him. He's up here in 3rd spot. Very cool, very cool. Aaron Smith, 7th. Alec Daffin, 8th. All right, let's go back to 11th place here, being we already covered the 10th. Timothy Moore in 11th. Started 15th. Fast Tracker Chevrolet, looking good. Noah Lewis in 12th. Luke LaFaro in 13th. Andrew Ramos 14th. Lucas Cram 1 lap down in 15th. And Daniel Falkingham now 4 laps down in 16th place and was up there leading. Did lead a lap. and was battling for the win here. And boy, just that's how fast things happen to you. And your day is pretty much done for the win. No longer competitive, but just staying out there for the fun. Keaton Jones and Ryan Hart's going at it. Right now, Ryan Hart's will hold off Keaton Jones. And he looks to the inside again. Couple more laps, folks. We're going to be at the halfway mark. Ryan Hart. Oh, mighty close right there. Looked like Keaton Jones might have got a little tight coming out of 2. And is going to lose that position again to Ryan Hart. It just happened so quick like that. Lombard in 5th. Wants to try to get up there and race it up with these boys. Come on, Joseph. Gas pedal on the right, brother. And Keaton Jones gets passed up by Jared Darling. Jared probably radioed him and said, you know, hey, you tried to get by Ryan Hart's. Couldn't do it. Let me try for a little while here. Let me go out there and give it my best shot. Keaton Jones probably burned up his tires trying to get around him, or at least got him pretty hot. And it's been all Cody Miller out front, has led the most laps so far today with 18, make that 19 here at the line. So Taylor Swift leading. Couple of Taylor Swift cars out here today. It's the Cody Miller machine and also the Sean Williams machine. You got your pick of colors, pink or purple. Or red or purple. Cody's gonna probably chew me out for that. That was red, not pink. That's a real bright pink anyhow. Well, Hartz is catching up to him and making it a little more difficult for Cody to hold on to that front position. Ryan did have a little wiggle coming off of turn 4 there, but he kept his foot in it. And he's going to take over the lead there from Cody Miller, driving it into 1 really hard. Let's see if Cody can do the old... he's trying. Yeah, he's going to try right here. Yeah, I thought he was going to try to do the go right back around him there and retake it, but he tried, but not able to do it. Not quite enough speed right now with that truck being as loose as it is. He's probably kind of happy right now just to be hanging on to second, because here comes Jared Darling. Passing up Falkingham there, and we do have somebody coming off of pit road. Let me see if I can find out who that is. That is Noah Lewis is coming to pit road, excuse me. Yeah, he's coming in. Tanner Sharp just come off of pit road. Now he can make it on fuel. He can make it on fuel from here, but whether he can have enough tires to last 47 laps that remains to be seen. Well, Ryan Hart's back up front. Jared Darling second. Now Cody Miller goes back to 3rd. And Keaton Jones, he's looking inside Cody Miller. I think Cody just got out there, maybe burnt them tires up just a little bit, trying to stay ahead of them guys. So Cody goes back to 4th. And even as slow as these guys are right now, they're much slower than they were when they had new tires. They're still faster than me on my best day, so just saying. Sean Williams got back around Joseph Lombard. I mean, I love Michigan. Don't get me wrong. I love Michigan. I love running anything here. Just kind of one of my favorite tracks. I like this one in Atlanta. Those are two of my favorite tracks. But to go out here and drive a loose race truck on it it's difficult. You got to say that. It is pretty difficult. All right, Jared back to second now. Coming from 18th position to second place. That's pretty amazing. Has not led a lap yet today. Right now, Cody Miller has led the most laps. He has led 20 laps. Nobody's been able to beat that. Tanner Sharp drives by there. He's trying to get back on the lead lap. He should be able to pass these guys up easily here. Passing up third place Ethan Jones. And looking to go around Jared Darling and our leader, Ryan Hartz. And he gets back on the tail end of the lead lap. These guys have all got a pit, so, and if Tanner's made his final pit stop, these guys might try to stay out here about as long as they can stay out. Jared Darling looking for the lead again. He still has not led a lap today, but I think he's going to get it right here. If he can stay out here out front with Ryan Hartz on this lap, he may get one lap led. Oh, big wiggle there. And that let Ryan Hartz get back around him. So Jared's going to be denied that one lap lead and getting that bonus point one more time. Now that these guys are pretty much single file here, let's go back and check on Sean Williams. 5th place, Joseph Lombard 6th, Aaron Smith 7th place, Alec Daffin in 8th, Timothy Moore 9th, and Jalen Battle. That's your top 10 right there, folks. I'll tell you, Jared's not letting Ryan Hartz get too far ahead of him, I can tell you that. Yes, sir, good battle going on now. And looks to me like Cody Miller coming to pit road. Yes, sir, he peels off, making his final pit stop of the day here. I'll have about 40 to go when he comes back off of pit road. So him making his final pit stop. Well, that's going to probably cue a lot of these other drivers to come down pit road. It's just my guess. These guys, you know, they like to kind of pit together. That way they kind of stay together. You don't want to get out there too far ahead of somebody, but different pit strategies for different folks. And, you know, you got to try something different sometime. If everybody did the same thing, it would just be kind of a stalemate out there. Well, Cody Miller just ahead of him coming off pit road, going to try to stay ahead of these guys, but he does have new tires. Not quite up to full speed, but he shouldn't have a problem getting right back around these guys once he gets a little heat built up in them tires. He should be able to get right back around them and stay on the lead lap. Now he can drive it into corners a lot harder than Ryan Hartz can. And Ryan staying out yet another lap. Well, you know, that's what I'm kind of looking at. I was just kind of looking at Tanner Sharp's strategy. Now, he pitted way before everybody else. He does have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way, but he's going to have to go about 47 laps on that. All right. Now, if you go with Cody Miller, Cody's not far behind him, got much new tires and should be able to run down Tanner. he just pitted. Okay, now he's going to have about 39-40 laps to manage on those tires. All these other guys, see, and he's clicking laps off. So I mean, you can look at it both ways on this. He's quite a ways ahead of these guys. Now Jared Darling finally led his first lap of the race there, but he's quite a ways ahead of them guys and pulling away. Now once they pit and he comes around, more than likely I'm going to have to say probably either Tanner Sharp or Cody Miller are going to have the lead, but it's going to be up to them to battle. Now Cody's got about 7 lap newer tires than Tanner Sharp. And if it comes down to the end of the race, that could make a huge difference. 5 to 10 lap difference on tires like that can make a huge difference. Huge difference. Cody's already starting to chop into that lead there that Tanner Sharp's got. Tanner's just ahead of him by 3.5 seconds. Cody's getting a lot better runs off of turn 2 right now than Tanner Sharp is. Jared Darling and Ryan Hartz still staying nose to tail. And now Ryan looks again to the inside of Jared Darling. I don't look for Jared to fight him too awful much. He knows they're both on older tires, and he really can't afford right now to try to battle with them. But he does take a look back on the inside here, the old crossover maneuver. But let's take a look at the cautions here today, folks. We've only had 1 caution. We got 37 to go. We've had 8 lead changes out there. That's pretty amazing stuff. Yes, sir. 1 caution. And Jared Darling led at the line that time. Ryan Hart's back up front here, though. Them two still battling back and forth for who's going to lead the next lap. Keaton Jones, 3rd place, sitting there. He has not pitted yet. Alec Daffin has not pitted. And right now, with a lot of other guys coming to pit road, Tanner Sharp now is showed in 5th place. And a closing Cody Miller. Cody's down to 1.3 seconds behind him. That's how much faster he is than Tanner Sharp right now. So if I had to pick somebody that I thought was going to be the winner here today, I'm going to have to go with Cody Miller just because of his pit strategy. And sure, these guys that are going to pit, Ryan Hart, Jared Darling and these guys, once they pit, that's going to make them a lot faster than Cody. But when it comes down to the end, but he may have enough of a lead that once they, Keaton Jones is on pit road, Jared Darling's on pit road, and Alec Daffin comes to pit road. So, okay. See, now we're seeing where these guys are on pit road. 4 tires full of fuel, and they're going to pack just as much fuel in it as they can get in it. Jared Darling's still sitting there. What's going on? And there he goes. Wow, lengthy pit stop there. Could have been a speeding penalty. Oh my. Ryan Hart's coming to pit road for the first time. And once he comes to pit road, this is going to put Tanner Sharp in the lead, folks. Oh, and he had to back up in his pit stall. Ryan Hart's backs up. That's costly right there. That costs you a couple extra seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. Oh my, that's a shame. And Tanner Sharp and Cody Miller just went by, and there's the battle right there right now for the lead, folks. Tanner Sharp and Cody Miller going at it. I figured it was going to come down to those two, the way they're battling here right now. As long as Tanner doesn't battle too awful hard here with Cody, which it doesn't look like he's going to. Cody retakes the lead. Tanner Sharp goes back to second. Tanner's got about 7 laps older tires now than Cody does. And that could come into play as they wind up coming down to the end of this. Now, Sean Williams is third. Ryan Hart's is quite a ways back here, folks. Well, once they get caught up, he should be about... Well, I guess he ain't that far back. He's about 11 seconds behind. So he's got 11 seconds to gain. But he's got about 10 lap newer tires. Well, about 8 lap newer tires than Cody Miller does. So, yeah. That could come into play. But track position is going to mean a lot here for these guys. Now, Sean Williams, he has been on pit road for his final time, so he's okay. He's good to go. And it ain't going to take long here. Ryan Hartz is going to be closing in, and Joseph
The yellow
Lombard.
flag is out.
Oh, we have a caution. Oh, this is going to change everything, folks. Oh, I'm not sure who it was, but I think it might have been. Let me see here. No, that wasn't. Not sure exactly who that was. Yeah, it's not going to it, so I don't know if that was Aaron Smith. Might have been Aaron Smith, folks. I'm kind of thinking that. I'm thinking it was Aaron Smith. All right. Well, anyhow, back up here live as we're all catching up to the pace car. Well, I think what we're going to see is everybody come to pit road. I don't believe anybody's going to try to stay out here, even if it is for track position. I mean, there ain't that many cars out here that you couldn't actually afford to come to pit road, because they're just going to be so much faster than somebody that's got 5 to 10 laps on their tires anyhow. So I'm going to venture to say everybody's going to come to pit road. It's all on Cody Miller here to decide if he's going to come to pit road or not. I would definitely come to pit road. And it looks like he is. Yes, he is bringing everybody down pit road. Good call, Cody. Very good call. Yes, sir. Good call. All right, that's going to be who comes off pit road first, even though it's probably going to be a good race coming down to the end of it anyhow, because now that everybody's stopped on pit road and taking fresh tires, I would say probably not very many of them taking fuel. Surely don't want a full tank. Wow, Sean Williams comes out second. Holy smokes. And Alec Daffin takes over the lead. All right, well, let's, Alec Daffin, do you have a copy?
It's so far, I got you, Eddie.
Well, tell us about the call you made to stay out there, brother. Is it just to gain a bonus point, or what's the deal?
Well, I completely screwed up my pit stop, lost by 10 seconds, and my tires are only like about 4 laps old, so figure, why not? Okay. I think I can at least gain something from it.
Oh, sure, yeah, oh, yeah. Well, see, I didn't know that. Yeah, so 4 laps ain't really nothing to worry about. I mean, if it was like a 50-lap race, you might come down to where that could make a difference, but this only being less than 30 laps to go, you should be able to have a good track position coming down to the end of it there, brother. Well, how's the truck holding up for you?
That's been pretty loose. I've had to pedal it off the corners, but still making it work. It's been pretty fun to drive so far, so that's nice.
Very good. Well, that's what we like to hear. I mean, you got to have fun out there. If you're not having fun, you might want to think about taking up checkers or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck with that, and I hope everything works out great for you. I'm hoping that was a good call.
Hey, thank you, Rudy. We'll see how it works out.
Okay, brother. All right, Alec Daffin making the call. They've only been out 4 laps on them tires, so I think that was a good call. I think that was an excellent call. I would have probably made that call if I would have been him too. All right, well, folks, thanks for tuning in today for the NORA, I'm sorry, NORA, wow. LORA, man, I'm off a couple of letters there. The Lombard Online Racing Association here at Michigan today for race number 8 out of their 15 race season. And with Hunter Johnson in the points lead and Hunter not being here today, this is going to change up the points quite a bit. Now, Daniel Falkingham was in second in the points, but he has had a terrible day today, way back in 16th place with a lot of damage. So there could be a big shakeup in the points going into next week. With Sean Williams being third in the points, only 16 points behind those two, could possibly take over the points lead next week. He is running in third right now. So big shakeup, I think, in the points next week. Yes, they have pressure tires back there, but only 4 laps. So that may or may not make a difference. Let's just see if Alec can hold them off, at least for a while. He's got some bonus points under him now. He came into tonight 7th in the points. He did pick up 1 position last week. And if anything, it's going to help him a little bit here running up here. And even if he does come out here with a top 5 today, that'll help him in the points. All right, lights are out on the pace car. It's going to be Alec Daff and Cody Miller on the front row. Sean Williams and Tanner Sharp in row 2. Ryan Hartz and Joseph Lombard in row 3. Timothy Moore, Jared Darling in row 4. And Jalen Battle and Andrew Ramos in row 5. All right, here we go. Not sure why Cody Miller's laying back so far. There he goes. A little sleeping there or something. He's been taking a nap. I'll probably hear about that too. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, these guys, they bust my chops all the time. But pace car's in. And here we go. Alec Daffin with a great jump. Sean Williams now right up on the inside of Cody Miller. That's about the best we've seen Sean run today. And there he goes. He's going to take over for the second position from Cody Miller. And he does. Cody going to try to do the crossover on him. Coming out of turn 2 is usually not a very good place to do it. Sometimes coming out of 4 it works pretty good. But looking good down the backstretch. Cody's still hanging on to the inside. And he's going to get that second position back at the line, but so it's not completely completed that. There he goes. I guess he finally got it. Sean goes back to third. Joseph Lombard battling side by side with Ryan Hart. That would be for your 5th position if either one of them can give in to the other. I don't know. Lombard on the outside. Joseph's having a good run today. Boy, he's right in it. Look at this. Talk about tight. And Daffin still holding on to the lead. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Great job by Alec Daffin today. That's pretty impressive. You know, especially staying out in front of this group. Yeah, that's pretty daring. Jared Darling to the outside. And as Cody Miller pulled out, so did Sean Williams. The 2 Taylor Swift trucks going to go together. They are teammates. And both Taylor Swift fans. And Sean Williams to the front for the first time today. He's going to lead his first lap of the race. And I heard seen somebody said in chat, wouldn't it be something if he won today? Yes, it would, folks. That boy right there would be totally flipped out if he could come out of here with the win today. This would just make his millennium. No doubt. And boy, since he's got out front there, you talk about pull away from these guys. He could be just the fastest guy out there right now. Well, these guys are battling side by side. That really doesn't help them as far as being fast. Now Cody's got away from one guy. Jared Darling now goes into third. They're kind of shuffling Alec Daffin back. Joseph Lombard almost made contact. Lombard takes it to the bottom. Still battling with Ryan Hartz. Tanner Sharp back in 8th. I do see just a little bit of damage on Tanner's truck there. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just maybe it's my eyes. Might be seeing things that aren't really there, but it almost looks like he might have a little bit of nose damage on Tanner's truck. I'm just really not 100% sure. Maybe a little bit on that right front corner. I can't. It's hard for me to see it. Maybe not. Like I said, it could be just a glitch. All right, Daffin back to 8th now on him. He's only got 4 lap older tires, but he did hold them off for quite a while. For 5 laps, he held on to the lead. Sean Williams, now it's his turn to put on a clinic out here. Good Lord, he is pulling away from these guys. We'll be at 20 to go in another lap. Jared Darling now looking to the inside of Cody Miller. Ryan Hart's in tow. Hey, thank you so much for the tip. Smoke Diver, thank you. Thank you so much, Smoke Diver. That is awesome. I just now seen it. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat every minute. I apologize. I should be, because man, you guys are pretty active in chat there. Cody Miller goes back and forth as Ryan Hartz gets around him. Hart's up to 3rd. He's trying to keep up with Jared Darling right now, and Darling is running about a half a second behind Sean Williams. Now, if it comes down to those two battling one up, I'm going to have to probably say Jared would probably beat Sean. Jared might be just a teeny bit better driver than Sean, but with Sean out in that clean air right now, that's really helping Sean a lot. He's got nobody battling with him. He's got the whole track to himself. But that's soon about to change here, because Darling just closed that gap right down to 0.2 of a second. This is what it's all about right here, folks. This is where it comes down to how much did you practice, how much seat time do you have, how well you run at this track, the temperatures on the track, which they were well over 100 degrees before the race started, and how good can you drive the trucks on this track? That's a big key factor too. Because you may be able to drive an Xfinity car here or a Gen 6 car, but how well can you drive the truck here? Trucks being pretty popular, and you can about drive the trucks on any track. I think it's a whole lot different sometimes when you go out here on a hot track, and with hardly any weight in the back of these trucks, are really light in the back. That's why they spin so easily, because they are so light in the back. And with that in mind right there, that could really play the dickens with you. All right, riding along here with Joseph Lombard. Let's listen in for a minute. Lombard and Cody Miller going at it here, folks. Cody comes back on the outside, though. Well, hey, Ron, how you doing? Hey, long time no see there, brother. Yeah, good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Lombard coming alive here in the closing laps. Battling up beside Cody Miller like that, but it looks like he's going to lose that battle with Cody. Cody got a good run off of two right there. We have a battle going on up in the front here. Now Jared Darling, Ryan Hartz have caught up to Sean Williams. I'm going to stay on this battle here for a little bit. Ryan Hartz looks to the inside. Jared got really loose coming out of the corner right there, and boy, did he ever have to lift off that throttle. All it takes is just a small burp on that throttle, and I'll tell you what, man, you're out of speed right there. And Lombard again taking a look to the inside of Cody Miller. Cody's been getting them huge runs off of turn 2 though, and does hold off Joseph coming down the backstretch. But Joseph's got the speed. He just needs to, once he gets by Cody, he needs to come up in front of him and kind of, you know, not really block, but make Cody have to lift a little bit. Hey, thank you for the follow there. Justin, I can't even pronounce it. Justin Goen? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Justin Goinen? Sharp, 6th place. Having a great run here, coming from 10th. Let's run around through. Oh, we got a pass here for the lead. Ryan Hart's going around Sean Williams. Sean's not going to get the win here, maybe. Never know. Things could change in an instant. Sean did stay out there and lead 10 laps. That's pretty awesome. Kind of well, by reading chat there, kind of looking like he might have been one of you guys' favors to win here. Sean Williams, so yeah, but he's back in second now. Ryan Hart's putting a move on him there and making that pass, and now Ryan's got around him, putting a little distance on Sean. And Joseph finally got around Cody Miller, but here comes Cody back on the inside. Cody's been really good at this, is strong going into turn 3. But now that Joseph's got that high line, can he hold off Cody? It doesn't look like it. Cody got back around him. Got it. Now Joseph just slowed too much in the corner right there. You have to. Alec Daffin, 7th. Battling side by side now with Tanner Sharp. Remember, Alec had about 4 lap older tires than the rest of these guys out here, and thought maybe it was going to make a difference. Now, he is quite a ways back behind the leader, about 3.3 seconds, but still, battling with Tanner Sharp like that, the truck must be feeling pretty comfortable right about now. Lucas Cram, 8th place, Timothy Moore, 9th, and Luke LaFaro rounds out the top 10. Very good. Well, let's see how long Sean Williams is going to be able to hold off Jared Darling. Now, Jared's closing in on him. And if I know Jared, he's going to probably try to get by Sean. He might just wait a little while. I don't know. He might just wait a bit and just ride it out here. Maybe with about 2 or 3 to go, make that move. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, he's right there. Right there on his tail. Got a pretty good run off before that time. Might make that pass. Yes, sir. Going into turn 1. Just to his left there. You can see it. And Sean's going to go back to 3rd just like that. Bang. It's over. Lessening his chance of coming out of here with a victory today. The further he goes back, the less your chances are, correct? But, you know, you just never know how things are going to shake out here when it comes down to the end of it. Ryan Hart could have a big oopsie there and maybe collect Jared Darling or something, and Sean could go on by and collect the win, or hey, you just never know. 10 to go, folks. 10 laps to go here for these guys. Cody Miller, 4th place. Well, you can see just how close they come to that wall when they come off of turn 2. Turn 2 is probably the most treacherous turn out on Michigan, I will have to say. It is pretty treacherous. Sean Williams is going to drive back around. Jared Darling goes back into second. So Sean picking it up. Mudward, how's everybody doing? And Jared going back around Sean. Boy, that's a good battle going on for second place. The more they battle, though, the more Ryan Hartz is smiling right now. And Jared got really loose coming out of turn 2. Boy, I'll tell you, you cannot do it down there on the bottom there with them old tires. And that was enough to let Cody Miller get by. Now Cody goes into third. Jared cools the tires off a little bit here. He'll try to make that pass back around Cody and try to reel in Sean again. Sean putting distance on them, and he's starting to be a little concerned here. The laps are winding down. Does he have enough to get up there with Ryan Hart? Is Ryan out there right now burning up his tires? So many questions that need to be answered, and when we interview these guys, we'll find out what the quest was here for these guys tonight. Of what was the deal? How did the tires come into play here tonight with some of these guys dealing with older tires? Been a long green flag run. They've only had 2 cautions here tonight. It's been really awesome. Taking a look at it real quick here, we have had 13 lead changes, which is something that you don't normally see at Michigan. You don't see a lot of lead changes. But 2 cautions for 5 laps. And we have 6 to go, coming to 5 to go next time by, folks. Jared Darling again looking to the inside of Cody Miller. Those 2 battling really hard. Joseph Lombard with the top 5 here today. Alec Daffin in 6th. Stayed out there with about 4 lap older tires than the leaders.
The yellow flag is out.
And we have a caution. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, no. Cody Miller and Jared Darling, no way, got into it, folks. Let's go take a look at this. I told you that's how things can change so quick. Oh, my. Okay, Jared looks to the inside of Cody here going into turn 3. Now, Jared's been pretty strong going into 3. And I don't know. It looks like, oh, Cody got really out of shape right there, and so did Jared. Wow, it's almost like they go right through each other's jet wash or something there. I don't know what you call it. Cody hits the wall. Jared goes down across the grass. Poor Cody. Oh, my. Everybody did a good job of staying away from him, though. But Jared, I don't see any damage on Jared's truck. He'll be okay. Holy smokes. That's how much things change that quick, folks. And with 5 to go here, we will go back to green. Everybody's coming to pit road. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. Are we going to see anybody? Yeah, we're going to see somebody. Timothy Moore is going to try to stay out. We got 3 or 4 of them going to stay out on older tires. I don't know, man. All for track position, obviously, because these guys are going to go by them so fast that they're going to feel like they're standing still. They're going to get out and tumble down the track because they thought they were stopped. That's how fast these guys are going to be when they go around them. So let's see if who's going to win the race off of pit road. Lombard's away. All right, pretty close call right there, but Ryan Hartz will come out first. Sean Williams second. Joseph Lombard third. Alex Cram fourth. Alec Daffin fifth. Tanner Sharp sixth. 3 of them stayed out here. Timothy Moore, Andrew Ramos, and Jalen Battle. Well, I don't know who to talk to, but we're going to try to get somebody up here. There's a few of them I don't really want to drag up here, but let's get Sean Williams up here. Sean, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, Sean, by looking at chat, you were kind of favored to win here today. Now you've got,
nice.
Yeah, you got 3 guys that stayed out there. What's the plan to try to get by them?
Well, none of us know if the race is over, so we all pitted thinking we're going to have like a one-lap shootout, and they stayed out hoping it's over. But we're going to find out right here. If we get 2 to green coming to the line here, we'll know for sure.
Yeah, you should. You should.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, 2 to green, so we'll have 1 lap shootout.
Okay, 1 lap shootout. All right, so what's the plan now?
We're going to be a bulldozer, because these people are out here on old tires, and they shouldn't be.
Right. I agree. Well, you're going to be starting 5th place here on the inside of Ryan Hart's. You're pretty good on new tires. He's pretty fast, too. Can you get by him?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to try. These trucks ahead of us will be a big deciding factor in how this plays out. But yeah, he's been really fast this whole race, so it's going to be interesting.
Oh, watch out for that guy behind you, too.
Yeah, actually, he's been doing pretty fantastic on short runs.
I know it.
1 lap shootout, and with these 3 guys in front of us, man, I have no idea who's going to win this thing.
Yeah, well, they obviously stayed out for track position and, you know, like you said, hoping that it was going to be over. But, yeah, good job. Well, congrats on the job you've done today. You know, you kind of drifted back in the field and you've got yourself back up into the hunt of things. You led 10 laps earlier, Sean. That was good to see you out front there. Really good.
Yeah, it's been fun. I like Michigan, and the setup right now, it's a little bit too snug in the center, but overall, I don't know, it's really nice to drive. I like it.
Yep. All right, Sean. Well, good luck out there, brother. I wish you the best.
All right. Thanks, Rudy. Love you.
I love you too, man. These guys, I'm telling you. Anyhow, so Timothy Moore and these guys stay out. Let's see how this is going to work out. They should get the 1 to go right here, folks. Oh yeah, this is going to get really wild now. I don't even know what to expect out of this, because when you got 3 guys that stayed out on older tires, all right, and then you got everybody behind him got fresh tires. You got a 1 lap shootout. These guys obviously stayed out for track position. They could wind up coming out of turn 2 and getting collected and getting into one another, and boy, we could have a major pile up on the backstretch. God, I hope that don't happen. Knock on wood, I might have just jinxed it. Oh no. But let's just hope that don't happen, okay? Let's just see somebody come out of here with a great finish tonight. This will be pretty awesome. We only have 14 cars out there running right now. Or I'm sorry, only 12 cars left on the track. We got Cody Miller and Daniel Funkingham still sitting on pit road. And Jared Darling is back in it. He's in 10th. Let's see if he can work his way up through here and pull out a good, maybe a top 5 or something. Here we go, folks. 1 lap to go to decide who's going to win this. Did these guys make a good call by staying out here on older tires? How much blocking is going to be going on? Oh boy, I don't even know what to expect. Here we go. Pace cars in. More on the gas.
Green flag.
Tire spin. There's 1 out of the way. Holy smokes, I'm telling you, Ryan Hart's to the bottom. Blocking going on there by Andrew Ramos. And I don't know if it's going to be enough. They're going to go 3 wide. Sean Williams on the inside. 1 lap to go here, folks. I just don't know what to think who's going to come out on top of this. They're 3 wide on the backstretch. Ryan Hart's in the middle. Sean Williams on the bottom. Oh my God, it's going to be at the line, and it looks like Ryan Hart may get it. Sean Williams now battling with Joseph Lombard. I think Lombard's going to come out here with 2nd, and he does. Congratulations. Holy smokes, I'm telling you, what a finish, folks. That was absolutely off the chain right there. Wow, that was amazing. All right, we got to go and get these guys down here to talk to them, folks. So give me just a couple of minutes. and we will get him in the booth with us. All right, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to talk to our winner here tonight. He is not in TeamSpeak, does not have TeamSpeak or whatever, but congratulations to Ryan Hartz for winning here tonight. He did just exactly what he needed to do. Them guys that stayed out with the older tires, it may have got him a better finishing position, but it didn't work out as far as winning. But congratulations to Ryan Hartz. Great job. All right, we did catch up to second place, and second place belongs to Joseph Lombard. Wow, look at this. Joseph, tell me about that second place finish.
Man, that was awesome. That was an amazing race. I got to thank everyone that participated in this race for having a good race. This was a good race overall. And honestly, you know, I felt bummed a little bit that caution came out with a few laps to go, because I'm like, oh, great, here we go. We're going to have another restart and anything can happen there. But that was awesome. First off, congrats to Ryan Hartz. He ran a great race. So it was a good run for him. And the last several laps, you know, I was really good on the long runs, I'll be honest with you, but a little bit. But then I would say after 25, 30 laps, the tires really got bad, and I just couldn't keep up with them, so I was losing ground to the leaders. But overall, the truck ran well. I can't complain. And I thought I would have came out here with a 5th place finish. And even if I finished 5th, that was still going to be a good day for me. But and then that last caution came out, I thought, oh no, because like, man, this has been a great race overall. I have no idea what happened to Jared and Cody. I feel bad for the both of them because they ran great race.
Sure did.
All along, and it's just, I don't know what happened to them. I guess, you know, they were just racing hard. They just lost it. But then all of a sudden, you know, it came down to that final pit strategy, like, do you pit or stay out? And we weren't sure if we were going to get the 2 to go at all. So we just thought, okay, we're going to come down pit road, and you know what? If we don't get the 2 to go, then I blew myself there. But no, it came down to the final restart, just a one-lap shootout, and we knew the guys that stayed out was going to be in a lot of trouble. So it was more of just trying to get around them than just trying to race for the win on that last lap. But you know, I had a good run off turn 4. I was on the outside of Sean, got a run off turn 4, and I just edged him out for second. But just second place, man. First loser, just so close, man. But you know what? I will say, I feel like I've been improving each and every week, and I feel that maybe my time will come one of these days. But God, not yet, Rudy. Just right there. I'm right there at it. But
when you guys went 3 wide. When you guys went 3 wide there, Joseph, you and Ryan and Sean, that was amazing. I mean, it was anybody's guessing game right there. And I mean, we know Ryan had been fast all day long. Sean come out of nowhere and was, you know, leading laps. Felt like, you know, what it felt like to be out there and leading laps. You had yet to lead a lap yet, but you had saved your truck all the way through that race and didn't get any damage on it. Joseph, that's awesome.
You know what? I was loose, really loose on a couple occasions where I thought I should have lost it and hit the wall. But no, like I said, I ran a great race. I was kind of mostly patient with the truck all race long because I knew that it was going to be a very loose kind of race. But no, overall, you know, like I said, great race. I'll take second. I mean,
heck yeah.
Right there. But yeah, we went 3 wide, and we were 3 wide, almost going into turn number 3, and I'm thinking, well, we're either gonna make it through this corner or we're not, but we're just gonna go at it no matter what. And we made it, but man, just didn't have quite enough. Just missed it by that much. But you know what? Congrats to Ryan Hartz. He deserved it. He ran a good race all race long.
Well,
and
all you can do in a position like that, Joseph, is just grit your teeth and hang on and hope that it sticks. You know, I mean, you got to think back about like on what's that movie?
We're talking about movies now.
anyhow, where Harry Hyde told dude there, he says, we put a special set of tires on there, staggered, matched perfectly, and all that. What the heck was that movie?
I don't remember, but
Tom Cruise played in it. But anyhow, well, congratulations. So, anybody you want to thank tonight, Joseph?
I gotta thank all the people that are watching this race. Thank you to Lombard Nation that supported me and cheered on for me, and thank you to all the drivers that participated tonight. It was a really good race, and I want to thank you again for broadcasting this race. This was a good race. I hope everybody. Even Lombard Nation, we came close, guys. I feel our time's coming, but I hope everyone enjoyed watching this race because it was a good one.
Very good. Well, Ryan Hartz did come in TeamSpeak. Ryan, we'll get to you in just a minute here. But, all right, well, congrats, Joseph, and good luck next week. That should really help you a lot in the points.
It's going to give us a lot of momentum. I feel like I said, I feel like my mother said in chat, I need to thank her. My mother, you know, my mother and father's anniversary was this past Wednesday, and it was a very hard day for my mother and everybody because it was the first anniversary she had without my father. So, so I got to thank her for all she's done for me, and staying strong every day too. That's all we can do. But yeah, Darlington, you know, we're not sure about next week at Darlington. That's going to be a difficult race, but it should be, at the same time be a fun one. So we'll see how we do over there.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Joseph. Go celebrate that second place.
All right. Thank you, Rui. Take care.
All right. Sean Williams, you got third. What do you think of that, brother? You didn't come out with the win, but you got third.
That was wild. I didn't even
what
think
were
I
you
was gonna
thinking?
Make it back to the line, to be honest.
I know. What were you thinking when you guys went three wide? I mean, what did you know? It kind of seemed like you kind of got a little tight there with Joseph on the outside of you. So, kind of walk us through that last lap.
Well, on the restart, it was I think the 24 in front of me. He spun tires and he got out the way, so that was one down. And then we all charged into the corner, and I was on the inside, so I kept it low. And then going into three, we were like three wide, and I didn't want to like mess up and lose all that position and wreck or anything. So I had that shallow entry into three, which that slowed me down a lot, and then three wide coming off. But yeah, that was insane.
What happened to you said you were going to be a bulldozer out there for that?
You know, that's all talk.
I know. Well, I'm glad you didn't hurt old Taylor on the hood there or anything. You got no scrapes or anything on it?
Wreck.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, anybody you got to thank for your third place tonight, Sean?
Yeah, Joseph for putting on the league, and everybody who shows up to race, you for broadcasting, everybody that watches. This was a long race, but it was pretty good. And I want to say congrats to Ryan for the win, because he's fast every week, so he deserves it.
Sure does. All right, Sean, we'll see you next week at Darlington. Darlington.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, I guess Ryan did make it in here. So, Ryan, are you there? You got your mic working?
Yep, we got you guys.
Well, everybody kind of feared you out there at the very end. Walk us through that last lap there when you guys went three wide.
Well, I was very, very upset that the caution came out. I was praying if I got to around 5 to go, I knew I had it. But, of course, coming to 5 to go, I think caution comes out. But I knew old tires weren't going to be a good option because I'm not really good when it comes to restarts on old tires. I always spin the tires. So I went and got 4 fresh ones and came out in 4th. And I was thinking to myself, well, I either go 3 wide or I try to time the restart really, really well. And I did both. On the backstretch, I saw Sean got below me. I was thinking to myself, oh, I gave this one away because he's going to have the inside line. So going 3 wide down the back, I tried to pinch him as much as I could. And luckily, I got that high side run and just got the win. So got to thank everybody that raced us clean.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Well, I think Let me take a look here real quick. I gotta look at something because
Rudy, can I hop on in here real quick?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Rudy. Ryan. Congrats first off on the win there, but I want to ask you because I think a lot of drivers in the top 5 were feeling the same way. On a scale from 1 to 10, how upset were you that caution came out? Because I felt a nice 7 for me.
Yeah, it was a good solid 8 because I really wanted to win in this league, and I thought I had it. I really did, but no, I was pretty upset, but I felt like I had a pretty good chance on the restart. So.
Well, congratulations to you. I'll let you go and finish up the interview with Rudy, but I just want to say congrats to you, man.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about that call to come down pit road there. I mean, as we've seen, it didn't work out for the 3 guys that stayed out on older tires. But if everybody would have stayed out on older tires, it kind of fell into your lap to make that call whether to come down pit road or not. And sure enough, I know how this worked. If you would have come down pit road and everybody else would have stayed out, then you would have had to battle through everybody to get back to the front. So you kind of made that call to come down, and everybody followed. Were you kind of surprised at that?
Well, put it this way. If everybody stayed out and I was the only one that pitted, I was just going to send it on the high side. And that's probably the only thing I was going to be able to do. But luckily, pretty much everyone came down behind me. Only the top three people stayed out.
Yep.
So I thought like I had a good chance. I knew I probably wasn't going to hang on if I stayed out. I was debating it, don't get me wrong, but I felt like fresh tires is going to be the option because the truck just got so loose on the long run, and those tires, I don't think it was going to work for the win.
Right. Yeah. Well, we kind of figured that too. I mean, I think if everybody would have stayed out, it might have been, a good race to the finish, but being, you come down pit road and everybody followed, those 3 out front were just sitting ducks, it was just, even though there was only a 1 lap shootout, but, I got to give them a lot of credit for giving it a try. You never know, that's kind of a Hail Mary, to try to pull out a good track position. And if a caution would have come out right away, the race would have been over and they would have finished excellent, so it could have been a good call for them, but as it wound up, it wasn't. But you come out of here with the win tonight. Now, tell me about what you think about going into Darlington next week.
I like Darlington. I like rim riding that high side, rim riding the wall. It's definitely a fun place, but it's going to be a pain to pass. So should be an exciting race. Like I just said, I like Darlington. I've never raced there in the trucks though, so it's gonna be a new type of animal for that track in these cars.
Well, seat time, practice time. It's gonna help.
Exactly.
All right, Ryan. Well, anybody you got to thank for this win? Man, that was an excellent win. A heck of a battle there, all the way to the end.
Yeah, I got to thank Jared, Cody, and who was the other guy? I think it's Keaton. All those guys for racing me clean. That was definitely the most fun I've ever had in Michigan on any type of sim racing. Setup was perfect. Everybody in there was pretty much clean. We didn't really have any rivalries or anything, so everybody in there raced very, very clean. Got to thank you, Rudy, for putting on this broadcast. You do a great job every single week.
Thank you.
Joseph for making this league. It's been a lot of fun so far.
All right, Ryan, we'll go celebrate that win, brother. Have one for me. We'll see you next week at Darlington.
Will do, man. Thank you.
All right. All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here. Reinhardt's coming home with the win. Joseph Lombard finishing second. Sean Williams third. Alec Daffin fourth. Jared Darling with a Hail Mary there coming in fifth place. Tanner Sharp sixth. Lucas Cram seventh. Luke LaFaro eighth. Andrew Ramos ninth. And Timothy Moore finishes 10th. Noah Lewis 11th. Jalen Battle 12th. Cody Miller 13th. Keaton Jones 14th. Aaron Smith 15th. Daniel Falkingham in 16th, Justin Lisenby 17th, Anthony Emery in 18th, Will Klein 19th, and Spencer Owens rounding out the field in 20th position. So, man, great job by them guys. They did an excellent. Congratulations again here for a fantastic finish at LORA. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to all the people that donated to MaxSpeedTV today. That is so much appreciated. I can't tell you enough how much we appreciate that. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.